And we're front with more Final Fantasy VIII. Strife and Lee here. And we're doing plot. Because plot is good. Renoa wants us to do the stuff in Idia's house. So... Oh, look, Angelo's there. Yay.
I don't get it.
Get what?
I never imagined you two would end up together.
Well, me neither.
I mean, you guys are complete opposites.
I mean, are you interested? I did show you around that one time.
So I didn't think Renoa's straightforward approach would work.
You do know she's standing there.
I'm glad I was wrong. What about you, Selfie? Oh, me? I just like being surrounded by lots of friends.
Friend zoned. Got it. Glad I cleared that up. Oh, Angelo walking away too. That's a nice touch. Smart doggo.
What'll become of me?
Don't worry about it. There have been many good sorceresses. Adia was one. You could be like her.
But Adia's still... I can't guarantee anything either if Ultimecia possesses me again.
I'll just stab her really hard. The actual Ultimecia, not you.
You saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal.
Meh.
What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it?
Renoa, even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. I'll be a better knight than Safer ever was! Though that's not hard.
If I fall under her control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart.
I didn't think she'd take me so seriously.
I guess it's okay if it's you, Squall. Nobody else.
Jeez.
If that ever happens...
That's enough. I'd never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you. My enemy is the sorceress from the future, Ultimecia.
She lives in the future and possesses me. She uses my body as her extension in this world. How? How will you save me?
I mean, I jumped into space and saved you, didn't I? I'm sure I could think of something. There's gotta be a way. Don't worry. Trust me.
I trust you. Well, until you find a way, maybe I should stay in Esthar at that memorial. Wouldn't that be better?
No. That'd be pointless. I just end up going after you again. Renoa, just stay close to me.
Oh, those words.
Huh?
That's what started everything.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember? I do. Remember back all the way
Yeah.
during the assassination
Something
plot?
I said.
Oh, just forget it.
Oh, he did the side look. It's just like, you moron. No, that's an excuse if I've ever heard one.
That's just an excuse.
Feeling bad. No!
Yeah.
You insulted her, you moron.
Can I tell you a story? I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic. I really want to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the desert, the plains, through Timber, Balam, and Galbadia. And when I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I scream, Squall, where are you? Then I woke up. I was crying. I'm sorry, you don't have to say anything. I just felt like I had to tell you.
It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it.
I guess you're right.
I'm all burpy for some reason. How about... yeah, yes, perfect. Just ruin a scene just by belching really loud into the microphone. How about this? I'll be here. She's like, what?
Why?
The reason why you couldn't find me is because we hadn't made a promise yet.
Promised?
I'll be waiting for you. And if you come here, you'll find me. I promise.
I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall.
Hey, that little jump.
Next time we'll meet for sure.
Whoa! Dude, some space.
He's always interrupting.
Sorry, it's an emergency. We got radio contact from the presidential palace. They said they have a plan to defeat Ultimation. They want us to execute it, evacuate it, exterminate it, something.
It said execute.
Yeah, might be a trap to get Renoa back in Esthar. The guy we spoke to, his name's Kiros. Could it be that one? I mean, Kiros wants to hire us? Alright, let's go. You know what that means. But first, uh-oh.
Oh. There's something I must tell you. It's about me. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is when my story begins. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them, but this turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. At this very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. Now go.
And that will do it for her, and for Sid. Because we got stuff to do once I stop fiddling with buttons.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they'll still be there, and you can still play cards with them if you want to, but...
Not for much longer,
no.
They won't be.
Nope.
But I don't
Nobody will be anywhere for much longer.
No.
And there goes Timmy.
That's the air swish. God, that place is too fucking big. I might just...
You were really close to it.
Damn it!
I told you. I saw it, and then you went to the map before I could say anything.
How about no?
Whoa.
How about no? Zell, what are you doing in here? Oh, thank you, Odin. I mean, thanks, I guess. This guy's just always intruding.
So funny. Well, I mean, would you rather have Odin or would you rather have someone else?
Odin.
You catch my drift.
Yeah. Switch out. What? Ow, why'd I do that? Oh, fucking Zell, why are you in my party?
Because he's the one who came to tell you that that you're getting hired by Kiros.
Whatever. No, gotta go here. Yeah, I think it's here. Then we go down there, and we do that, then we hit this button, then we crank this thing, and then we go down there, and then we do that thing.
And you just got paid.
Yay. My measly 6,000 salary that I've had all game because I didn't want to bother with the seed test. By the way, you could get better pay if you actually do the seed test, but you got to get all 10 questions right because it's trivia for all through the game. There you go. I don't have to explain it because I did it in 10 seconds. Anyway. Listen to the music change now. Lord, Kiros. And that's probably... Oh, that's so fancy.
Yeah.
What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been waiting for you guys. You guys are the one that were inside my head, right? Eleni told me. It's like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought it was some kind of fairies flying around us. So I'm Laguna, President Laguna Loire from Esthar. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd like to talk more, but, well, whatever. Let's talk anyway. What do you want to know? He'll never get going if he keeps talking, so why don't you guys throw some questions and he'll answer them? Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, can... Oh, God!
Just keep prompting until he doesn't.
Oh. Well, I'll get to it in a second. Rain story? Some other time, maybe. Do you want to do that card game you were talking about a second ago? I can't. It's too much for me to remember. So, Lunar's rules. Oh, no. I really don't want to do Lunar's rules.
If you keep prompting him, eventually he'll stop asking for you to mix rules.
Oh, God.
It just takes a little bit because it's different with each card prompter that you're trying to play against because some NPCs are more stubborn than others, and you know Laguna.
Yeah. Come on, will you just get a leg cramp already and let me win your card?
Laguna's hard-headed.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God.
Yeah, Esthar rules is just elemental.
Well, thank God.
You can sit here and kick his butt with the strongest cards you've got.
I'll just play defense. I do not care at this point. Okay, good. We're done. I never have to play Triple Triad ever again if I don't want to. So Laguna, wait 1 second.
And you were worried about that taking forever.
I know, because I didn't know elemental was all they had.
You didn't even... Did you do the Card Queen's quest?
No.
Well, you just kind of screwed your ability to do that now.
Yeah, I do not care.
Because she's the one who helps you complete the collection.
I don't
That's
care.
the only way to... That's, like, I think the only way to get, Irvine's card. Or Kuros's card, it's one of them.
That's fine. Well, whatever.
I don't ever refine my cards.
What the heck has he done with his life, don't you wonder? When Eleni was 2, there was this massive hunt for girls in Esthar. Esthar soldiers went to Windhill and Ellie's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find a successor for Adele. Eleni was raised by Rain, who lived next door. And that's how I came to know her. There was another massive hunt for a successor. Ellie was taken away even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill, and shortly after that, Rain died. And Eleni was sent straight to an orphanage. But why did you go back to Windhill? I wanted to! But I had my reason. I found out about this afterwards, but the reason why Eleni left the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odine wanted to research her special power, and he looked for her everywhere. The owner of the orphanage was Sid Kramer and his wife Adia. And you know them better than I do. The Kramers took Ellie out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accompany her. Or accommodate her. Gracious, right? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Ellie looked after some kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on that ship for over 10 years? Jeez. That ship was recently attacked by Galbadia. Esther's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck we found her. I was out in space at the time, and she followed me out there. Little Lily was all grown up, and she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. She was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. Boo! I'm gonna go rescue her. Help us out, okay? And, you keep talking, or... I guess. You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude. Well, gee, Squall.
Wow.
Call the pot black or something. Jesus. But I understand the bond between the three of you. And then you changed it after you went to Windhill. Then Eleni was abducted by Esthar, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Eleni back. You wrote the articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esthar. You somehow got in there and rescued Eleni. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is why the hell are you president? Wanna know? Sure. You wanna hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Eleni, but that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Adele, with an ingenious and inhumane Odin. Both of them were interested in Eleni. We could just pack up and leave. Adele will be angry and my research will be kaput! Odin only thought about his research. Shh, I want you to scare him. I want you to scare him really good.
Look at her chasing them around now.
While we were researching it, he made many inventions. It was a device to seal magic. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed them a big favor to the Resistance for helping me rescue Eleni, so... fuck it! Why the fuck not? Only a stupid person would come up with such a stupid plan and end up being somehow successful. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the Crystal Pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying every life that was happening on Sintra. 2, and second, I can't read it in between. It's all dark. We planned and planned, and we came up with a brilliant plan. Of mine, of course.
He said based on my brilliant ideas, of course.
Gee, that's mean it's already gonna fail. And yet he's somehow president. Sorry, I have a stuffy nose today. We're back.
I mean,
back in the...
I could read this if you want, if you're having trouble reading it.
Okay, yeah, read this part, please.
There's only one goal.
Hey, get back here!
Following Odine's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye.
Whoa!
That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele.
Can you do a butch voice? Because I'm imagining Adele as like the butchest woman I've ever seen.
I can try, but Adele appeared as we expected. What is going on?
We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar.
Where?
Inside there. Elodie has been taken hostage.
I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Eleni.
God, she's so butch.
Mm-hmm. You thought I would fall for that trick? Adele realized that Eleni was a hologram, but it was too late.
Yeah, of course. My plans are always... perfect! Now! Wow. Ha! Piece of cake! Fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Right. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human.
She had too much muscles, but not one that counted.
Oh my god. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something. So we decided to send her far, far away. That's another Star Wars reference. Someplace very far, into outer space. You know, that whole far, far away thing.
Well, one of them is Ragnarok. Would explain how it got there.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray, everything we didn't know about the last 10 episodes or so of context we finally learned. Hooray! Thank you for telling us, Gabe. And that about wraps that part up. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate was ensued about who would govern the country, so for some ungodly reason, I ended up playing the president.
Well, I wasn't paying close enough attention, and they voted me president.
Yeah. Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Eleni. It was a mistake to send Eleni alone back to Rain. She died, and Eleni was sent to an orphanage. If only I'd gone to Windhill, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead. Eleni missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. So what's your story, you dumb fuck? You eating well? No.
Wow.
Straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic seed. Told you, not one for small talk. Is this my turn? Fuck no. Make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Look, Sorcerer's ideas told me everything. Sorcerer's Artemisia comes from the future to possess the sorcerers of the present day. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Eleni sent her consciousnesses back to the past. You're a smart one! My first guess was
He's
that
thinking.
What was that?
He's thinking, unlike this blockhead over here.
My first guess was that someone in the future had an ability like Eleni was able to use a sorceress back in time. But that's not the answer, no. So how does this sorceress come back? Do you want to hear? I've kept it a secret to surprise you because it was of me. I researched the power long ago. I've made out a pattern to which her electrical current ran through Eleni's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. And it may only be a toy now, but in the time of Artemisia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there's a machine which imitates Eleni's powers. It is I who made the first model of the machine. It was me all along. Worship me. I call it Junction Machine Eleni. It's a wonderful thing to know my invention is to be used in the future. Junction Machine Eleni. That's about it. So, Sorceress Artemisia came to know about Eleni from a machine? And Ellie became her target. You can't blame Odin, it's useless. You want to go outside? You want to do... I have a Norse god itching to kill anything that moves. You do not want to go outside right now. So, can we continue the story before I get my ass kicked and I wet my pants? Let's see. There's only one way to defeat Artemisia. You must kill her in the future. There's nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There's no way we can jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there still is a way. It is because Sorceress Artemisia plans to compress time. Compressing time and with magic. What good would it do for the sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Artemisia is up to. In order for Artemisia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress in the present. But the machine must have a limit. Artemisia probably needs to go back further to achieve time compression. Only Eleni can take her further back into the past. That is why she's desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Eleni's powers. There are two sorceresses of our time, Renoa and Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Artemisia will want to possess Adele. If she wakes up, that will be horrible, because she is a horrible sorceress with big muscles. If Adele's consciousness wins over Artemisia, she will first destroy this area. So we must use Sorceress Renoa in order to inherit Artemisia's powers. That is all for the mission briefing. First, go inside Lunatic Pandora. Ellen is probably being held captive, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before she's awakening is complete. Now we're left with Renoa as the only sorceress in the era. Then we wait for Artemisia to possess her. When Artemisia arrives, it is Eleni's turn. Eleni will send Renoa back to the past with Artemisia. Eleni will have to send Renoa and Artemisia inside the sorceress she met in the past. Adia or Adele, that is up for Eleni. Once Artemisia is in the past, she can use time compression magic. We'll see some influence here. It will get all spooky and mushroomy and fucked up. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Eleni feels it, she will cut Renoa and Artemisia off in the past. Renoa will come back to the world. Ultimation will go back to her own. What will be left is the time-compressed world. It will, for some reason, look like our world, but with a weird castle and shit. Past, present, and future all get mixed together. Cats and dogs everywhere, and rain coming from the ceiling, and spewing bullshit everywhere. You will keep moving through time compression into the future. Once you are out of time compression, that will be Ultimatious world. It's all up to you after that. Goodbye! Fuck, we done now?
I hope so.
God, that was exhausting. I kind of
I love this.
So, were you briefed about it? I didn't really understand it either. You kept talking this and that and other thing. Will you do it? Alright! Yeah!
Watch him.
Let's go. We'll board Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing. Plus, the name sounds so cool. Okay.
Typical Laguna.
Alright. Everyone. From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Now let's go over that plan again. We've read this. I don't want to. I need a break.
Okay, summary. First, we go to Lunatic Pandora, and then we fight Adele. And anything that we need to fight that's between us and Adele.
Yep. Yeah. They want us to stab. I get that part.
He's saying, and then we wait for Ultimecia to possess Renoa, which Renoa is agreeing to do.
Yes.
And then Elle will send Renoa and Ultimecia back into the past, and then cut the disconnect and bring Renoa back.
All right, now I can get back. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friends' existences, and they'll believe in yours. The power of friendship, bitches, it always works. To be friends, to live, to like one another, to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of all your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression magic begins, just think of that place and try to go there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what place you're in. You'll need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Wow, that was actually a really good fucking speech. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems up for it. You think it'll succeed? We'll try. Ah, my leg!
There goes his leg. Same old Laguna.
All right.
And he's still in the too.
God damn it! I pressed the wrong button.
Like if you haven't won the squall card from him yet, he's still in that conference room on the Ragnarok.
Oh, okay. That was a lot of talking. I would much as soon rather we just get to some stabbing. So that's what we'll do next episode. But first we need Zell to get his stupid ass out of the party. Yay! Alright, let's save again. And then get to it next time. Yay! Oh, God. The Drummond impression is gone now. Thank fucking Christ.